What happens if you pass away without a will or a trust? Your assets will get distributed per the intestate laws of your state. As an example, in Georgia, your assets will get split evenly between your kids and your spouse, with your spouse getting a minimum of 1/3. So let's say that you would rather have your assets go to your spouse when you pass away so that they can financially take care of themselves for the remainder of their life. If you don't have a will or a trust, those assets will get split per the intestate laws, and up to 2/3 of your estate can go down to your kids, leaving your spouse to potentially struggle to take care of themselves financially for the remainder of their life. You can set up a will or a trust to make all of your assets be designated to your spouse when you pass away. The two different scenarios are going to be: with a will, your assets will have to go through the probate process before they can be distributed out to them. So it can take 1 to 2 years before your assets get distributed to them, meaning the point of you passing away to the point of them taking over ownership. Because your assets have to go through probate with a will, they potentially have to hire a probate attorney, which can cost $5,000 to $15,000 depending on the complexity of your estate, just for them to take over ownership of those assets. Now, if you put your assets inside of a revocable trust, they will avoid the probate process, meaning they won't have to wait for that up to 2-year period. And then because they're not going through the probate courts, they won't have to hire a probate attorney. So it saves them a lot of money on the back end for a smaller amount of investment on the front end. And so you will still, with both routes, have to pay off debts that you owe to creditors that you personally have before they can distribute those assets out to beneficiaries, in this case your spouse. If you want help setting any of this up, click the link in the bio, fill out the form, and schedule a time to talk some more.